All right, hello and welcome to another episode of Terraform Mars Solo Challenge. You know how it is. Let's go and try another planet. We haven't played Aphrodite in a while, but we also haven't had a good Viron run. A couple blue cards in the world that I'd be super excited to see. Let's see what we can get here. Local shading is at least a blue card. Money microbes is also okay. Man, I really want to play Viron. I didn't see anything for ecology experts, just a cheap ocean. Sulfur-eating bacteria can also be really good, but we just take whatever we can get here. A couple science tags, a couple things here and there. Ecological zone is a little bit points heavy, even though I do want it. CEO's favorite project is going to be interesting. UNMI contractor, Polar Industries. I think I just go for the card draw, and let's see where that lands us. Ooh, not too much. So basically, the thing I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna play local shading, which allows us to put a floater on it, and then every other turn we can consume that floater and get an income. So we buy it, and sure, we put a floater on it. Then I'm gonna use CEO's favorite project to put a second floater on it. Not bad. And then I'm going to use Viron to use it a second time this generation and consume that floater. So boom, we're going to get an income basically every round because we have that. We just got aquifer pumping, which is interesting. It's not that good though, so I think that I'm more interested in just getting like a card draw. Let's play indentured workers for the discount and then Lagrange. And we got farming. We couldn't play MedLab for a single income, but that's not that interesting to me. Let's hold on to the next gen and see if something better will come up. Excuse me. I'm gonna stick to taking some Venus bumps early because we do have money microbes. Rotator impacts is helpful. Anytime we can get a discount, that's helpful. And I think that's it. We already have something to do with microbes. We already have something to do with discounts. We don't really need more TR. Let's go ahead and local shading for another income. We'll Viron to get another floater on it for next gen. We will Rotator Impacts and start. Excuse me for the hiccups. I don't know where these came from. But yeah, we'll load that up every second turn. We can spend that asteroid to push up Venus, which will be nice next turn. And yeah, I still have a bunch of stuff that doesn't make sense to play this early. Aquifer pumping doesn't help us unless we can get some steel income. And everything else requires some level of terraforming. So again, it's just such a slow start, but oh my I'm debuffed. I'm debuffed this generation. I am unable to speak properly. Income for city on the board isn't that hot for us right now. So I think it's best to just do Lunar Beam, get some heat, get some money coming in. Everything else is kind of just chilling. We can push up Venus to 6. We can get an income, which is nice. We're up to 3 income. We can finally play our money microbe. So every turn we can put a microbe on this. And then on turns where we need the extra money, we can cash out every microbe for $3. Lunar Beam gets us up to 4 heat income, which is finally going to help us terraform the planet. And again, we're just... Man, I don't know what it is. I started recording this, I started speaking out loud, and now I'm dying. But there's nothing that we want to do. We're just going to take our $20 to the next generation and hope that something comes up that's worth playing. We'll take some early heat bumps, I guess. Import a GHG could be okay. Buying some TR could be okay. Like, this is like all the times at the end of the game that we just get like a bunch of income cards, and I'm like, oh, it's the end of the game, too late for this. Like, this is exactly the point of the game right now where I'm like, would be incredible if we were just doing it. I think I ended a turn without doing a double click on this. I think we're on one local shading behind where I meant to be. I mean, it's fine though. We'll get some heat income, so now we have the next heat bump lined up. We have this Venus bump lined up for next gen. May as well take some TR while we're here. And now we're at the end of Gen 4. And how are we for income? Literally $2. No metal. And 7 TR, so $9 total. Usually I'm like 10 to 15 is average. So we're below average heavily. We have no effects to supplement it. And yeah, it's just bad. Just really, really bad. But don't worry. We at least have the 5 heat income. But again, no effects to help us terraform. Not a bunch of ocean cards in our hand, but at least we have aquifer pumping. And some mechanism for Venus. But I don't think we're in a good spot at all. Let's see if we can salvage this run to the next gen. We'll start taking some oxygen just while we wait to get this benefit. AI Central is one of the premier cards to play with Viron. Getting 4 cards per generation is insanely good. So we'll see what we can do there. This heat bump is nice. This Venus bump is nice. And then what? And then, yeah, we do some card cycling. I don't need ants. So I'm going to play the university. I'm going to get rid of ants. I already have a good microbe card that gives me money, which, quite frankly, is good right now. I can get another building tag with medical lab. We did get Deimos down. That's not bad at all either. Could really help kickstart some terraforming here. I just don't really want to play medical lab for a single money income. It's just not that good. And it wouldn't let me get AI Central this turn anyway. I need $34 for that. Just not even enough on my microbe card for that. So for now, let's take another income from our floater. And hold on to our $17. I mean, I'm just holding money from generation to generation. Because we just don't have that much to do. I'll take another heat bump just so that we're up to this next heat income. Venusian Animals is really cool. Strip Mine is really cool. Heat bumps are cool. All of this is really cool, actually. This is... On Gen 6, we got the cards I wish I had in Gen 1. Venusian Animals is good. But... I don't think this is a points run. I think this is a survival run. So... So yeah, I could play Deimos down, but I think Strip Mine is like the go-to premier card right now. I think we keep loading up these microbes. I think we keep loading up this. Keep getting a floater, and then getting another income would be nice. Now we're ready for a good Gen 7. I mean, we finally have 2 steel and a titanium income and a little bit more TR. I'm going to push oxygen again just because I'm worried. Mass converter, that's what I'm talking about. That's a really good science tag. Okay, so heat bump. Can we get... One, two... We're still missing a science tag. Still, I think we play it out. Medical lab. Probably get rid of the tropical resort. Carbonate processing isn't bad. But I don't have an energy income. Oh, gosh darn it. Hmm. I don't know. I don't know what to do. There's only single card spots all over the place. This is 6 energy. I keep thinking about nuking the South Pole, but it just doesn't work that well. I could get money from buying an energy income, or to buy an energy income, which I think makes sense. It really sucks, but I'm going to cash out my 4 microbes. That's going to give us $12. I'm going to buy a power plant. I'm going to buy AI Central. Get rid of farming. A power plant, look at that. It only costs $4. We just got Asteroid Mine and Magnetic Shield Dome. Not cars I care about that much. Let's go ahead and start double tapping AI Central to get another 2 cards. Psychrophiles can't be played as of this generation. Thermophiles can be played to help try and push up Venus. Or it could be used to get us $3 per turn. Just saying. There's some value there. I need to get an ocean played. Probably on this blank spot. An ocean here. Corroder suits there. $2 per turn on Gen 9, 10, 11, 12. This is barely paying itself off, including the microbes. So that's not really that worthwhile. In terms of Earth tags, I could get 4 income. That's worthwhile. As long as I buy the nuke. So, 2 cards. Oh, Quantum Extractor. Insanely good. So you play Quantum Extractor. I don't want an Asteroid Mine. We play Mass Converter. Oh. Electrocatapult could be insanely good for us as well. $7 for a steal. This is 15 for these 2. Am I really not going to play the Mass Converter this turn? Seems insane. Even the Thermophiles would be nice. I think I Electrocatapult. I use it to sell a steel. Then I use it again to sell another steel. Then from here, I'm not sure. Thermophiles is very strong. Mass Converter is very strong. I wanted to play the Nuclear Zone, Sister Planet Support, and Cartel. I could play Sister Planet Support and Cartel, but what's probably even better than that is just loading up you. I need a microbe for you. Yeah, I'm just going to get the energy because it's important for terraforming. Where is Psychrophiles? Okay. And then... oh, I have titanium. Yeah, okay. So 2 titanium gets us this thing. And then with our $8 left, let's at least get Sister Planet Support. So now we have 10 income. It's a little bit late, but it is going to pay itself off. It's going to produce 4 times. It only cost me 7. And it's just going to be okay. It's going to be okay. Let's go ahead and take an ocean over here. I'm not worried about any of these cards. I could have played the 2 card draw thing, but it was not that critical. We could push Oxygen with Steelworks. I hate to ask for help from Oxygen Gang, the people that take your energy to make oxygen, but this might be one of those times where we just need everything we can get. Every bit of help. I think this is a good generation for taking 2 extra cards. Let's see where that puts us. A lot of things I don't want. I think the nuke makes sense. We could play that here. That'll get us a greenery or an ocean somewhere. I'm just going to put it up here for the money. May as well do this heat bump while we're here. 5% for you. You're annoyingly close. Cartel is high on the list. So is Steelworks. I think we have to do Steelworks. Like, we need so much oxygen, and we don't have any way of making oxygen right now. So that means that I can play shuttles, so that's another discount. I now have 3 $2 discounts, so $6 off of space. It's very good. We're going to play Cartel. That made us 5 income. So it cost me 8, but it's going to produce 3 times for 15. So worthwhile. A power plant makes sense. We do still need enough heat that a carbonate processing makes sense. And then from there, we have basically no money. Did I this turn use... I did use rotator impacts. Great. So I don't need to take a loan to do anything fancy. I think that we're on track. I think that we've found ourselves in a position where we might actually succeed. Let's keep taking oxygen help. Greenhouses, media archives. We have 5 more events to play. So it's going to get $9 back. It costs 7. Or it costs 8 plus 3. So basically, we're currently losing money on media archives. It could break even, though. So sure, let's try it. Draw 2 cards. Sulfur exports and Heather, pretty nice. Let's again use Viron to draw 2 more cards. The capital and cloud seeding. Those were a little bit icky. Thermophiles means that now I can put a microbe on a Venus card. It's going to be sulfur eating. I'm not going to worry about using it in the other way. I'm going to keep selling a steel, not plants. Going to keep pushing oxygen. 2 more heat bumps is nice. We have 2 generations to go. A lot of work. It's probably time to start pushing. So, Deimos down gets us a big old ocean here. Then what? Then Asteroid is a heat bump. Gets us to titanium. We use the titanium to play this space event. Get a card draw. Underground City, I mean, fine, but not really what I was looking for. I mean, a city wouldn't be that bad, though. Heather. Let's get another ocean. This time, let's get some plants with it. Let's take our loan. And if I do buy a city with all the steel that I have, it would give me an additional plant from greenhouses. I'm pretty tempted to, instead of playing Underground City, play Capital. And with the Capital, I can get a couple extra points of adjacency. And then get greenhouses. And then that'll at least give me some plants and card draw. That got us Plantation. That's a good card. The plants got us the heat bump. So we're going to overdo the heat at this point. That's too bad. But I knew that was going to happen when I played Deimos down, basically. That we were going to close in on it. I didn't realize we were going to be this good. If I spend 2 more energy, I still have enough to do my oxygen click. So let's go ahead and get that extra TR. And we never actually used Aqua for pumping, by the way. We did get enough oceans for free. Now Venus is our big worry. Venus Magnetizer will help. I don't have Jovian stuff. Sponsored academies might help. I do have some steel income, but I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to take all this, draw 2 cards, sell the steel, get microbes. Let's build this up for a final generation insanity of getting money microbes. Let's keep pushing oxygen. a Venus bump. We could double tap that next gen as well. I mean, that's not too bad. Venus Magnetizer means that I won't have enough for an oxygen bump unless I push my energy higher. So let's take a sponsored academies and see if we can get anything that's helpful. I don't need a space event. I mean, I don't hate Protected Valley. It's just not that good. Sulfur exports. I do have a bunch of Venus tags. So sure, we can play that. So it doesn't look like I'm going to get another energy, though. Bugger. Bugger. Plantation. Two oxygen left to go. I'm not sure how we feel. I think I'm just gonna trash another energy for another Venus bump. That's a pretty good action for us. Let's get the last heat. Buying an energy doesn't help us anymore. Buying any of this doesn't help us anymore. 9 events played means that we're still only making the $1. I don't know, gang. I think we have it, but it's not pretty. We still need the 2 oceans, which I feel like I'm undercounting. Venus way stations is nice, but it doesn't actually help me with anything. It's so cheap, but can't do anything with it. Nitrolithic moss is the same. It's too little too late. Draw 2 cards. This is a cheap ocean. The heat bump is wasted, but fine. We'll take a plant. We've taken a plant. We're going to take the steel, push the Venus. And yeah, I don't know. From here, I'm going to play this 2-point science tag just because I'm greedy. And I want to see another card. Building industries. Great. If we had had that in the first 4 generations, we would be laughing our way to the bank. Let's get this stuff done. You're done. Let's take our microbe on money microbes. Let's get 2 more cards or a Venus bump. No, let's just take the Venus bump. It's fine. Then we take our money. And here we go. We buy an ocean. We buy greenery. We buy a Venus bump. We buy another greenery. And then that city spot is looking mighty fine. So we build a city. I may have been able to play rovers before that. You're not points. You're not points. You're not points. Underground City is pretty cheap if you consider the energy. If we didn't have the energy requirement. But we do. So let's play the Media Archives. Unfortunately, I didn't get 2 more tags to justify its existence. And yeah, had I gotten the $2 back on that city, I could buy another city right now. Instead, I can't. A city would be worth 3 points. Instead, I can only get 2 if I sell 3 cards. And if we don't sell rovers, we'll have enough to buy it as well. So, great. Plus, we have enough for the greenery. I don't know. With only 9 points on cards, I'm not feeling great. But a couple of cities caked in with greeneries does help. At least it wasn't a loss, and I'm pretty sure we had a lot of TR by the end. Yeah, so we didn't get our 100-point requirement, but we did get 67 TR, and we terraformed the planet. So 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Hey, I'm okay with this. For how bad the start was, and the fact that we got to play Viron with AI Central, I'm feeling pretty okay. I'll see you in the next one. Ciao for now.